Yeah, there we go. What am I going to journal about today? I do have some feelings. I have a lot of interesting things I want to share today. This is the ad talk number 8. And yeah, so I'm feeling some grief and I'm feeling some sadness and betrayal. I'm going to make some life changes that are really that I've been so hesitant to changing or procrastinating, and I'm talking about years and years of resistance and not changing things, and just keeping myself busy, over busy sometimes, and being creative and small business and so on. But things caught up to me, and a lot of things have caught up to me, and the more I keep pushing this aside, and it's not going away. We're talking about we're talking about hard stuff like divorce matters, and and many things like that, which I've been very hesitant to fix, and I've what I've noticed is I think I've lost a lot of energy because of that, and I've been in my head too long, much too long, and because of these things that I'm neglecting and not fixing, and bottling in, and even changes that need to happen. And where do I start? It was about 3 months ago when I just the place I'm staying in got so moldy. It was unbearable. You couldn't live in it anymore. Every room was becoming hard to breathe. It wasn't healthy. So I had to reach out, and normally I don't want to reach out to nobody, because I believe that I'm okay, right? This false perception or limiting belief that I'm okay, that I can do this myself, and without having to make drastic changes or in my life, and I kept on going for years and years and years, and started building my own mental prison. Creating my mental prison, my mental health diminished. And you don't have power when you are in kind of this state where you've got stuff that's bogging your mental space, and consistently coming about. So my problem was simply there was a pattern in myself that I couldn't, that I was so hesitant, was so procrastinating, that I couldn't change. As I said, my mind, I thought things are okay. But they compounded, and I, even when, they just bloody thief. It feels like a thief that I create this resistance to everything, and it's like, and it destroys me, my joy. This hesitation is the thief of my joy, my energy level. Things have just changed in the last 3 months. It's still not there yet. There's a lot of issues to do, but one step at a time. So the property I live at had the mold. I come back to that. It was such a problem, and so it was hard to live in. Unhealthy, very bad environment, and I still lived in it, even though it was unbearable. Which means I still can say that, it was so I couldn't breathe. Anyway. I could have perished in that property, from that mold. And when change came along, luckily sometime you need to reach out, and finally I decided to reach out to my family. My nephew is a painter, so he's a great painter, and they saw the conditions I was living in, and I reached out to them, and that was, found hope and found a solution, and they started taking out the carpets and ripping things apart, and it persuaded me to get rid of a lot of junk that I kept that I didn't want, all furniture and so on. But in time, it's been 3 months in the progress. There was always something to do every week. We're organizing, garbage collecting, and all this kind of stuff. The things start to feel a bit lighter, but it doesn't still help me with my other issue, or the marital issue, but I need to work on that, which is really bogging me down. So I remember, when the change came along, my support came through, my family, and they saw the conditions I was living, and they gave me a room to live in and gave me some hope, and I saw some solutions to it, and I'm now boarding with them until the property's been floorboard polishing, renovated kitchens, and still not there yet, but getting it to a very livable state. Got down and started painting, and paint all over me, and had some issues and some accidents doing that too, which you don't know what you're doing, so not buying the proper equipment, and that was a life lesson itself. And there's been a lot of changes, but I remember that the fighting and the kicking, all right, and the shouting and resisting to change. But my family is very strong, and I can see their way of doing things. They just push through, and they destroy inertia and procrastination in its tracks, and so I'm not suffering alone anymore. So there's hope for me, and there's an escape. What else do I want to say on this? So you can say now I feel like my life is saved, but I'm still not there. I'm still feeling that grief of change, or the unexpectations of the future, the uncertainty of what happens next, and so that was my the pains and of the self-limiting beliefs that I have, and the hope is there's hope. Hope came in when I kind of have to let go, surrender, stop becoming a hoarder, and I have to give out some coins to tradesmen, and I actually dipped into my super and found a solution. I found some hope, and reached out those who could assist me, like family, and so we're very appreciative. I know, united we stand, right? Alone we fall. I feel I have been shown a way out, all right, and it's taken, and I need to get rid of that procrastination, and keep moving forward, even when I don't feel certain. I feel still a little bit blocked, but so here I am. I got up at 6 a.m. in the morning, and started moving things, and the floorboards are getting polished today, and which I've got a few more steps to go. I've got to do some things. So that's me, and over and out for At Talks number 8. So stay well, guys.